Thrombosis.TV coverage of the 2015 ISTH conference continues. Thomas Baldrick joined now by Dr. Gabriel Raviv, president of Coramed Technologies. Thank you, sir, for coming by.
Thank you for inviting me.
Technology changes medicine, huh?
Absolutely, and very fast.
In a big way.
Yes.
So let's talk about what you have going. This week you presented 3 different posters on a new technology to detect and classify NOAC ingestion by patients. Tell us about this. I know you're excited about it.
Yes. So it's not just the NOAC that comes to mind. The technology is a TEG, thromboelastography. And that product has been in the market for many years. Very, very powerful because it measures whole blood hemostasis. And unfortunately, even though the product is very capable, you have to have experienced technicians to run it. Okay. So they need to be proficient in using pipetters to pipette both the reagents as well as the blood and do it very consistently from test to test. What has happened is that even though the product is very powerful, results are not consistent. So we went about to develop a brand new system called TEG6S that is going to be sold by Haemonetics. And it's based on a cartridge that is a microfluidic cartridge and automates the whole process. It requires a quart of the blood that the TEG does, so it could be used with neonates. It could also be performing multiple different assays. And the assays that we have on this product are the classical platelet mapping as well as the citrated tests that the TEG does. But in addition to being automatic and using less blood, it's not susceptible to vibration, so we can use it in an ambulance, which the original TEG cannot be used. So when we have this kind of a powerful product, we decided to add 2 more assays, and those are the assays you were asking about. Okay. Those are the NOAC assays. So there are 2 assays. One is TEG ecrin, which we call DTI channel, that standing for direct thrombin inhibitor, to detect dabigatran, for example. And the other one is an anti-10A assay to detect the other 3 NOACs that are the anti-10A NOACs.
Now, who would be the patients who this would benefit?
So, for example, a patient will show up with stroke or in trauma, and you don't know if they are on the drug or not. So how can you treat them? With a 2.5-minute test, take the blood, put it in the machine. Within 2.5 minutes, you know, are they on a NOAC? And also, what type of NOAC? Is it dabigatran? Or is it one of the 3 other ones?
Right.
And the 3 studies that we've performed basically talk about that. So if I can talk a little bit about what Dr. Gabriel did in Sinai in Baltimore. What he did is he took 25 normals to establish the normal range, the reference range for this test. And we found out that under 2 minutes, the R parameter of the TEG is starting to form, or the clotting time is under 2 minutes for normals. Yet when we took apixaban patients, about 25 apixaban patients, on all 3 concentrations or all 3 doses of apixaban, and patients were anywhere from 10 minutes, they took the dose 10 minutes before the test, all the way to 12 hours prior to the test, we detected 100% of them. They were longer than 2 minutes to start the clotting. Rivaroxaban, all 3 concentrations, we detected 25 patients again, we detected 100% of them, and they took the drug anywhere from 10 minutes prior to the test and 20 hours prior to the test, and we detected every one of them.
So the people who know the product, going back to the original version, they hear loud and clear you've solved the consistency issue.
We solved consistency, and we added a lot of capabilities to the product and made it a lot faster and easier to use.
When does this become widely available?
So in the rest of the world, it's available as of mid-April. Okay. And in the US, it's going to be available by the end of July. We got FDA approval for the platelet mapping, And by the end of June, we will get approval for the other 4 tests that are currently used on the TEG. And we're starting a study for FDA approval, which we hope to get in about 6 months for the NOACs.
Very good. Congratulations, Dr. Raviv. Congratulations on staying with it, too.
No problem. Thank you very much.